Hi everyone, and welcome to The Well-Educated Artist. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use your acrylic skins to decorate Easter eggs. Okay, to get started making your acrylic skin decorated eggs, you're going to need acrylic skins. And if you don't know what that is, it's just the acrylic paint left over from a pour painting, or you can make these yourself. They're just acrylic paint and paint medium that's spread over and dried. And since acrylic paint is plastic, you end up with something that is like this. This is a metallic acrylic skin, and this is the kind you need. This is your thin acrylic skin. So if you're going to make these, then you'll want to make them as thin as possible. So Floetrol ones will work really well for this because they tend to be very thin skins if you stretch them. Now I have all kinds of skins, and skins like this that are made for blooms, from the bloom medium, they can be used for simple things. They're just very hard to get through die cut machines because they tend to be thicker, and I am going to be doing some die cut, or at least show you how to do that. But you can use punches. So if you don't have access to a die cut machine, then you can use punches like these that are single. They work just fine. You can even use a regular hole punch and make polka dotted eggs. So there's lots of ways to use your acrylic skins. You can also make your own flowers to go on the skins, or make whatever you want. If it's for Easter bunny rabbits, or if you're making something a little fancier, cameos, whatever it is you want to put on your eggs, you can make those with acrylic paint. I have a video out on that. I also have a video on how to make the acrylic skins themselves, so check those out. I have several videos: how to make bloom skins and regular skins and decorative skins, skins for jewelry. So if you have some leftover skins for jewelry, this is something that you can do, or you're a jewelry maker and you use skins, then you definitely can do this. This is a great Easter craft or an anytime craft if you're into decorating eggs. So what we need to do is get some eggs. Now any kinds of eggs can work. These can be real eggs, these can be the heavy duty fake eggs like these, or your chalkboard eggs. You can get these, they're fairly inexpensive, they're available at Easter, and they're just chalkboard eggs. They're painted black and chalkworks on them, but you can paint these if you want to, or just use the black egg. You can also use plastic eggs, you'll just need to paint them. So that's what I've done for these eggs, these two eggs right here. You can paint them with something like a high viscosity paint. Works really good on plastic, like PBO's a rich iridescent gold. You don't have to do gold, you can do any color that you want to do. You can also use your pigments to do this as well. Just make sure you're in a well ventilated area for those. So all you have to do for an egg is just give it a good coat of paint. This one I'm just painting turquoise with Liquitex turquoise. It is better not to use a translucent paint. Try to use one that has normal coverage so that you don't have to make so many coats. And if you want a metallic overcoat, you can just add one once this dries, and that way you'll get full coverage by using an undercoat of paint. To hold the eggs, I just use these little plastic glasses to do that. It makes it pretty easy to paint them and just stick them up. Okay, so you'll probably want to prepare your decorations before you begin. These are mostly die cuts here, and I'll show you how quickly and easily they do work. As I said, you want to use your thinner die cuts. You can just take your die cut machine. This is a larger die cut machine, but they also make a mini if you haven't seen it. There is also a mini machine that you can get. There is a very thin pass-through area, and it tends to take the thinner dies. Just be aware of it, but you can get a little mini die cutter. Okay, so to do that, you're just going to put your die cuts, and this time we're doing some kind of Easter spring die cuts because we're going to be doing these for these eggs. And you can get all kinds of die cuts these days, but they do work with your thin acrylic skins. Your bigger ones, not so much. I've not had a lot of luck with getting them actually through the machine. Depends on your machine and how much you want to pay for a die cut machine. Okay, so all you do is just send your dies through. Okay. And then when you open up, you will have all of your little die cuts. Sometimes, because they are skins, they tend to be a little bit sticky. Especially these my little bunnies always stay in there. Okay. So you may just have to pull them out. That's what these little holes are for. They're great to just go ahead and get your little die cuts out, and they are so cute. So you can see what they're going to look like. To apply your skins to your eggs, you're going to want to use something like Diamond Glaze water-based dimensional adhesive or Joe Sonia varnish. There's several things that you can use. You can even use acrylic paint to apply them. The great thing about acrylic skins is they are highly malleable and they tend to fit really well into an egg. Sometimes they will even stick on their own to the egg. But it's definitely advised that you use something like varnish or Diamond Glaze or another adhesive to adhere it. Just making sure that you're not using a glue that's going to tend to cause your acrylic skins to buckle, kind of like paper that will buckle with certain types of glue. You don't want to see your glue marks. And it's just as easy as that. Now, I do advise putting something over your egg like varnish once it's completely dry to completely protect it if you want to save these from year to year. And now what's left to do is just completely decorate your egg all the way around. You can do more complicated designs, or you can just do simple. This one is done with a simple hole punch. When you're done, you can take some varnish and just apply it with a soft brush. This will protect your work, help your skin stay on, and give you a shiny finish. Now here's just a few examples of what you can do with acrylic skins, but really you're only limited by your imagination. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Bye now.